Alright guys, hello and welcome. We're playing some more Fortnite. I just had a shower, and with the shower comes shower thoughts. So I was just in there, I was thinking, just about stuff. I know I've already recorded, like, I've tried to record 3 times today. I've got one mediocre vid out of it. I just did a stream with Nev, that went on for a couple hours. Not a whole lot done, but I'm here to talk about trying. Trying new things. And that I think you should try. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's good. There might be things that you want to try in life, and I think you should definitely give them a go. You'll find that a lot of people will support you, and that's usually great. But you'll also find that some people that you would think support you actually don't. And I'm all for trying stuff. I've obviously tried a lot of things in my life. I don't share as many. I don't like to share my efforts, especially if they don't bear fruit, is what I will say. Um, And I think putting other people down that do try things, I think that's pretty lame. And I've met a few people that do, and that's not very cool. I knew someone that made fun of another person for trying something new. Now, admittedly, they weren't great at it, right? It was about art, it was about drawing. And this person, I wouldn't say they had a knack for it, but they were very much a new beginner. And this person was still trying to be supportive of them, but they came to me in DMs and they were like, "Oh my goodness, look at this person, they are really bad at this," you know? And they were, but I remember them messaging me about it, and I was a bit like, I'm not sure I vibe with that, you know? Like, you're kind of just making fun of someone for something that they're trying. And as I said, I've tried many things, I've tried drawing. You can tell how that went with my thumbnails. Granted, I'm not exactly putting a lot of effort in. Uh, I've tried stuff with games, not necessarily making stuff, but like, modding or like, making custom stuff, modding stuff. I did this. I tried all these things, knowing that I wasn't going to get support. Obviously, I was a beginner, and I'm completely fine with that. I wasn't expecting to get anything out of it. Maybe some skills, because I was doing it to have fun, to try something new. I think that people should be trying new things. Uh, Even this YouTube thing, I'm not expecting to make it very much. But I'm doing this and I'm learning new skills. I'm learning about editing. I'm learning about the difficulties that come with this. And that comes with learning its own set of skills. I, I'm learning, a new set of skills. I think that's pretty cool. Um, and even if I still fail, even if I fail this, I can say that I tried. I can say that about a lot of things. I can say I tried a fair bit of stuff. And if I do somehow make it in like YouTube and whatnot, uh, people will say it's luck, and it will be 100%. But I can also say that I put in a good chunk of effort to try and make this happen. These videos in the future will be proof of the hours and the effort that I put in. And it's not all luck, you know? There's like the saying that you make your own luck and stuff, and I think that is true, especially for YouTube. And I've chatted with Nev about it, about luck and making it in YouTube, and how there is a lot of luck, for sure. And his blow up was definitely, you know, a good chunk of luck. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I was saying that it was lucky, but it was a result of the opportunity that he created. You know, if he wasn't posting daily, if he wasn't trying new things, putting in the effort, he wouldn't have blown up. He wouldn't have struck gold, so to say. And him making those videos increased his odds of blowing up. And I think that is commendable. And also the fact that he took the opportunity when it showed up. People might... And he took the opportunity when it showed up. You know, he was going to go on a work trip for a while. But he thought, no, I've just had this 1 in a million break. I need to jump on this. And he needed to back himself. And that was very commendable. And not only that, but also, you know, the Subnautica blow up, he was getting a lot of views. He could have ridden that thumbnail transition trend for a long time. He could have milked that thing dry if he really wanted to. And maybe for success, for financial and like YouTube success, that would have been the smarter option. But I think the fact that he didn't, and that he stayed properly authentic to himself, you know, he didn't let the fame change him as you know, as people might say. I think that is also good. And even now, he's trying new things. He's trying new kinds of videos. He still does his daily Fortnite, but he mixes games up. He tries different genres, different styles. And before, even before the blow up, even before now, he used to do kind of longer video content. So he's had his fair share of trying new things. And that's pretty good. And it'll be the same with me, I assume. Even if I'm assuming I don't make it. But I will be trying different videos. My older videos are a little different to some stuff I've made. And I'd say that Fortnite video I made was different to this Fortnite video. And it will continue to change. But I will be continuing to make the stuff that I want to make. No matter what will happen, I will continue to try this thing because, succeed or not, I'm having fun. And it's the same with other hobbies. Even if they didn't take off, I enjoyed them. And I will probably continue to enjoy them. Oh my goodness. How am I meant to do anything, hey? But yeah. I don't know, I just want to talk about trying, and that people should try. I think that shit is pretty cool. How are there 6 people left? Anyway, I obviously didn't get to say everything that I was thinking, all them thoughts, but that's alright. I'm not really fussed. This video was more of just like a spontaneous thing. And I am cool with that. You know what, I might even just end the video there. Anyway, yep, that's about it. Peace.